welcome back. Today I have a grocery haul for you guys on a Sunday. I know, I'm changing it up. I really am, and it feels really weird, but I'm gonna try to roll with it, be out of my comfort zone, out of the schedule, and just see how this goes. But there was actually another reason I wanted to do this today instead of Monday for you guys. So I don't think I will have an additional haul tomorrow on Monday. I don't think, but don't hold me to it, because Costco, the coupon is ending today when you see this on Sunday. And I wanted to mention that to you guys before Monday. If you want to get in there and get your hands on the Impossible Burgers, they're $5 off on coupon. I think they come to like $11 or so per pack, and you get like 10 patties. It's a good deal. It is. But yes, it ends today when you are seeing this more than likely. And I think we're going to swing by there, in fact, on that final day today when you see this, and maybe grab some more. We might have to do that. But of course, if you go to Costco, sometimes what happens is you end up with a haul. So we'll see, but it's not the plan. And then I wanted to change it up, and I finally made my way to Winco. It was my first time at this Winco in Nevada. Now, we did have one in California before, actually a few, and it wasn't somewhere I went all the time, but when I would go, I would always be pretty pleasantly surprised by their amount of vegan options that they would have. It's actually really, really good. And I did take some pictures for you guys. I'll put them here, in fact, and not bad. So I tried hard though with that in mind, knowing that I could just go. And I tried to not overdo it. I'm like, I'm gonna take some pictures, give you guys some ideas. I did see that they did, it's kind of interesting. They had the Impossible Nuggets, and unless I missed them, I did not see that they had the Impossible Burger Patties. Kind of interesting. They were like $7.20, I believe, $7.30 for the nuggets. Again, if you're lucky enough to find them at your Costco, it's like the best price there. In fact, those aren't on coupon right now. But if they have them, we'll probably grab some more because they're just such a great deal. They're about 30 cents more at Winco right now anyway than they are at Trader Joe's. But I have noticed that they are going up pretty much everywhere. They are. But that just kind of stood out to me. I also feel like now when I started in the store, I didn't realize it until I saw it a little bit later, that they actually do have a decent amount of organic options for their produce as well. But I had already gotten stuff in my cart and I was like, well, next time. But I did notice they did have it. Not for everything, but that's kind of standard anywhere too, but not bad, My kiddo and I went, and it is Saturday, and we got there around 11. It was getting busy, but it really wasn't too bad. It wasn't. Good experience. Nothing too new that stood out to me though, I will say that, but also just a lot. So it can be very overwhelming. It can. Anyway, but I did get my hands on a few new items. I mean, I had to do it, So I thought I would share that with you guys. I hope you do enjoy this haul. Let me know if you have a Winco too, because I know they're not everywhere. Are they more like a West Coast in general, Western side thing of the States? I'm not 100% sure, but I know I've had some requests for it, and I'm glad I was able to get in there. But anyway, I will put the prices with everything. I hope you guys enjoy. If you give this video a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Be sure you're subscribed. And let's just get into it. All right, I will start with the produce over here. And by the way, now that I said that about the whole Costco thing, I haven't seen yet their new coupon book that will come out probably in the next week or so. But maybe they'll have some other things on there too. Wouldn't it be great if the Impossible Nuggets were even on coupon there? They're already a great deal anyway. I'm just saying. Anyway, all right, so for the produce, I did go ahead and get two things one of spring mix, one of spinach, and these were organic too. And I felt like for these big old tubs, you find these everywhere now. These were actually a pretty good price because these have shot up in a lot of different places too. I've been kind of staying away from the spring mix, but I'm going to take a chance. It looks pretty good. It just has not been lasting for us, and I've been sticking to just getting romaine heads because they do last a little bit longer, but we're going to just take a chance. That's what we're going to do. Spinach lasts a little bit better, but it's the spring mix lately. I don't know. I did get one little package here of strawberries. It's been a while since we've had some. They just haven't looked the best lately, and these ones look pretty good, so I had to do it. So I got one of those, and then they did have my poblano peppers, and you know what that means. Gotta make these sofritas. Gotta do it. So delicious. So got that. If any place has poblanos, and not all the time does every place I go to have them, but if they do, That's what's going down. And then I'm also going to make some homemade pico too. I do still have a little bit of like just store-bought salsa from Costco, in fact, left. It's really, really good, but we're running low and I was like, oh, I'm going to make a fresh batch this week. So got some cilantro here for that in mind. Got some limes as well for that. And then also got some aroma tomatoes. These ones look really, really good and they're pretty good size too. Got one white onion, which is my favorite in the pico, but use what you got. And speaking of that, as far as other onions go, I still have a pretty good amount too of red and yellow. Got another thing here of garlic. Also picked up 3 pretty good size sweet potatoes too. They did not have the Japanese sweet potatoes. Those are so delicious, but these are also great too. So I went ahead and got some of those. We do still have some russet potatoes left as well. And then the stuff in the bowls, those are things from last week. And then 2 bell peppers here. I did get things as I showed last week as well to make like homemade pizza. And we put some bell pepper on it, but we like sauteed it up first. Because honestly, I'm not the biggest bell pepper person, but like sauteing it up with a little bit of onion and then adding it to a pizza, oh my goodness, it was so delicious. So got some more of that. And then I also just picked up this stir fry blend. You get broccoli, carrots, and snow peas. So do something with that this week. And then these grapes, I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice, but they just looked so delicious. I had to do it. Yum. I haven't had grapes in a while either. Got 1 cantaloupe here and then some fresh bananas to, put in rotation. I also am completely out now of apples. So I got some more Honeycrisp apples. You know the drill. They're the best. They're my favorite. So got 6 or 7 of those. Yep, 7. That's a really weird number that I picked that. Yeah, that's not typical. Anyway, I also got some carrot chips here. When I saw them, I had to do it. I've always told you, these are really not like cost effective at all. But something about the carrot chips. Also the carrot sticks from Whole Foods. Just splurge sometimes, my friends. All for a carrot. Who knew? They're just so good. Dipped in hummus. Delicious. So that was pretty much the produce. And I do still have some romaine heads left. And I also have a thing of iceberg lettuce as well, which you guys know I love for my burgers. So I feel like I got a good amount, but also not too much that we won't get through it. Anyway, also picked up a couple bags of these tortilla chips. We got one of the strips and then one of the thin and crispies. These were a good price. You know how Winco is. If you've been in one before, you walk in that first aisle and it just grabs you. It just does. Example. I mean, you knew I was going to get chips anyway. That's just what I do, but just saying, got those. And then my friends, this was a new one to me. I don't know if this is out everywhere. I almost didn't see it at first because this was like put in with like a lot of the other dumplings from the Nasoya brand, which I have had, but the Korean barbecue one, where have I been? They look good. They look like a good size too. I don't know. I have to get into that though. I will say, I do wish that it came with a sauce. I wish it did because I want exactly what's pictured right there. We'll see. But that was new to me, so I had to grab those. But again, they had like other varieties too. I was happy to see that they did have the tofurkey deli slices. By the way, I don't know if it'll show in the picture or not, but I saw that they had how do you say it? It was tofurkey brand and it was brats, I don't know. But I'm not a huge like sausage and hot dog type person anyway, but I've never seen those before ever. And let me know your feedback if you have, but I did see those. I did. But this was cool to see because they actually had like different varieties and that's actually kind of hard to find sometimes. The price point on these were a little bit higher than Walmart and Target, which lately has been like the cheapest that I have come upon, but not by too much. I think like 60 cents or so more per pack. But again, nothing crazy, but still cheaper than other places too. So, but yeah, Target and Walmart have been like the cheapest so far, but Nate's been on a kick. He just wants like a sandwich to take to work. I'm like, that's so simple. So got some more of these. And I don't think, unless it's just been a long time, that I've had the Italian style. Had this many times, had the pepper one, had the roast beef one, which is hard to find, but I have had that. It's very good. But I don't know that I've had the Italian style. So I grabbed that one this time. I will say too, this was the only option they had for tofu that was organic. The price point on this, I will say again for the Nasoya brand, not bad at all, but there is typically cheaper tofu that you can find that's organic at other places, just a different brand, but yet still organic. Do you know what I'm saying? Usually you can find it for like $1.70 to $2 per brick, but the ones that they had for that price point at Winco were not organic. And I've always mentioned for when it comes to tofu, I try my best to get organic. So I didn't get too many this time, but again, I had to do it for, again, the sofritas. You just got to do it. But I do really like this brand. I do. And then here's what I got for the pizza. This is their fresh, like, bake shop dough. I don't know that we've had this before. I'm not sure. Now, it is fresh, but you can tell they just pulled it out of the freezer probably this morning. So it's still kind of partially frozen, partially thawed out, but just throw it in the fridge. It'll be fine in a day or so. But wanted to try that out. But if this is a bust, which I doubt it will be, but if it is, I shared with you guys last week this. I got it at Walmart, and this was so delicious. It fit perfectly too in the little oven back there, by the way. It was so simple. So, I mean, I got this too. I think both are going to work. So that just means we're going to have 2 pizza nights. That's what that means. These are awesome and they are vegan. I also got one thing here of orange juice. We're completely out and wanted to get some more of that. I got one thing of rigatoni here for my kiddo, but he loves the one from Trader Joe's. You guys know. So I just got one to get us by until we make it to Trader Joe's. And my friends, I mentioned this a few weeks back. This takes me back. It really, really does. I remember my mom and I used to get this a lot, like when I was a kid, but it was not vegan. It was not. But I saw something going around and it is now, which is so cool. Have you ever had this? It's so delicious. If you want to make like a little piece of toast, just spray some butter. Or if you steam up some vegetables, just spray a little butter. It's like 0 calorie and it actually has really good flavor, but they reformulated the recipe. And it is dairy-free now. Yes, it is. I got it. I did, finally. Anyway, I also got one loaf here of the Dave's Killer Bread, just the white one. And I got one bag here of frozen edamame, and then this lured me in. I have been seeing these primarily at Target, and I think Walmart too, but I feel like when I did go to Target last and saw a few of these, I did not see these flavors. Am I losing it? Like, are these readily available? I don't know. Plus, they were only like $4, $4.04, something like that. And I thought that was a really good deal too. The plant-based chicken parmesan bowl, the plant-based egg roll bowl, the plant-based chicken teriyaki, and then this breakfast bowl, which was cool because I know that they had one right next to it. And I think it actually did have egg in it. So it was just like vegetarian. But then I saw this right by it and I was like, oh my gosh, they do have a vegan option. So I've mentioned this before too with Tattooed Chef. Just be careful right here. It will say vegetarian or vegan, depending of course on which one that it is. But I don't feel like I have tried these flavors. Overall, their frozen meals are bomb. Like, they're really good. The plant-based burrito bowl is probably my favorite. I love to make that and then take chips and like almost eat it like the bowl as a dip. It was so good. A little spicy though. I always tell you guys it's not like marked that way, but I do think it actually has a little kick to it. But anyway, I just wanted to try these out, have them in the rotation here and there. We'll see. Let me know your feedback on any of these though too, of course, if you've had them. And then I did see that they had some medjool dates and we are completely out. I like to get them from Trader Joe's, but I don't know. I just really wanted them. So anyway, got those. And then I also got the Ecos plant-powered fruit and veggie wash. This stuff lasts forever. Just to clean up some of the produce, grabbed that. And then also, this was right when you walked in. They get you. They do. My kiddo really likes these. And I've always mentioned to you guys too, this in particular is also a vegan-friendly fruit snack. Guys, future editing self coming in. I am so sorry. These are actually not vegan. I messed up. It happens. But these do have gelatin. In my head, these were the Mott's one, the MOTTS. Those ones, you are good to go. It happens. Bummer. But wanted to throw that out there. I messed up. sorry. And then lastly, again, 'tis the season, my friends. Need another 4-pack of tissues. Yes, I did. So got that as well. But that was everything. I feel like I got like a pretty even amount of some fun stuff and then the produce. So I did good. I don't know. I will definitely go back to Winco though. It was a good experience. I'm glad I finally made my way there. It's not actually very far from us at all. It only took me almost 2 years to do it, but here we are. But anyway, my friends, I wanted to just give you those little updates and get yourself back into Costco if you want to get your hands on any of those coupon items before it is officially done. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.